Hi, quick headlines now. We start with a Fox News alert. You got a charter bus carrying dozens of flood recovery workers in Louisiana crashing into a fire truck. It killed 2 people. One of them, a fire chief behind the wheel. An unlicensed illegal immigrant was actually driving that. Meanwhile, a 37-year-old man from Honduras now charged with negligent homicide. And after sparking major backlash as we change gears, the maker of EpiPen is now offering a generic version of the life-saving allergy drug that'll cost $300 for a 2-pack. That's half of what the brand name goes for. It's hitting shelves in the next few weeks. Ainsley.
All right, thanks, Brian. Well, this morning, 49ers quarterback C.Kaperneck refusing to back down after sparking a firestorm of controversy, refusing to stand for the national anthem.
I'll continue to stand. I'm going to continue to stand with the people that are being oppressed. To me, this is something that has to change. And when there's significant change, and I feel like that flag represents what it's supposed to represent, and this country is representing people the way that it's supposed to, I'll stand.
Here to weigh in on this is former NFL player and Super Bowl champion Burgess Owens. Thanks for being with us, Burgess. Good to see you this morning.
Good morning, Ainsley. Looking forward to talking with you.
Well, thank you. Same with me. Tell me, what's your response to C.Kaperneck, what he did?
Well, I think that America needs to, this is a wake-up call. This is more than NFL. We're at a point in our country, the freest country in the history of mankind, where I can run for president, do anything I want to, and yet we've failed to teach our kids, our young people, anything about our history. They're ignorant about our country, and they're totally unappreciative of the freedoms that have been gained by people who paid the price for them. What this young man doesn't understand is the very first martyr for freedom in our country was a black man. He doesn't understand that the Tuskegee Airmen, who hundreds of them died over the skies of Germany, so he can sit and be free and be ignorant as he wants to be today. We're at a point now where this is it's not a racial crisis we're at. We're at a point, I think, at this point is an ideology crisis. It's all about Marxism, atheism, and socialism versus a free American, the American way, Judeo-Christian values, which highlight meritocracy and looking at each other from inside out. And we need to get back to teaching our young people about what our country's all about and appreciating the freedoms we have because of that.
When you used to stand for the national anthem and you played back in the 70s, what did it mean to you?
I remember distinctly standing there thinking about how blessed I was to be sitting and doing something I enjoyed doing and watching that and knowing that this country allowed me to do that. And let me just say this also, it's very important. If this young man wants to really be part of the answer, turn off BET. Black Entertainment Television is not a black-owned company. It's owned by liberal Democrats who for the last 15 years have fire-hosed my community with anti-white, anti-police, anti-American, anti-family liberal filth. So if you want to understand what the common denominator between his statements, Beyonce and Black Lives Matter, let's go to the white liberal bullies and cowards who use our race as breeders for Democratic votes. If we do that and understand that they've had an opportunity for 15 years to give a positive message and they decided not to, and here we are today, black misery abound in a country that is the freest in the history of mankind.
Yeah, what he did is very divisive. He has lots of people that sit in those stands that are part of the military, as young kids that really look up to him. What's your message to the young kids that are listening to you this morning?
My message to America is this is a teaching moment. Number one, there's consequences for those who turn into racist, liberal racists. And as Americans and men around our country, let's sit down with our kids, explain that our values and our principles come first. More important that they understand that. And personally, I would not do anything that this young man does in supporting him in anything he does. I would walk out everything he does because, in my mind, it's time for Americans to stand up for our free enterprise system and then let these folks know that if you're going to step in the political arena, educate yourself. Learn about our country. Learn about how the freedom of a $100 million contract that the athletes of my era paid the price for this young man to be able to have today.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. Great perspective. Burgess Owens, we appreciate you joining us.
Thank you, Ainsley.
Sure.
Appreciate it.
Hey,